Assalamu alaikum, myself Arya Redix Valley, and this is episode 6 of Talk with chatgpt. The topic is overcoming procrastination strategies that work. Can you explain procrastination in simple words?
Sure. Procrastination is when you delay or put off tasks that you need to do, often because you find them difficult or unpleasant. Instead of working on those tasks, you might choose to do something else that's easier or more fun.
So, how can I figure out my main procrastination triggers?
To figure out your main procrastination triggers, start by paying attention to when you tend to delay tasks. Ask yourself these questions. Do you procrastinate more when you're tired, bored, or overwhelmed? Are there specific tasks that you avoid more than others? Once you identify patterns, you can find strategies to manage those triggers, like taking breaks or breaking tasks into smaller steps.
Okay, so how can I start my day to reduce procrastination?
To start your day and reduce procrastination, try these steps. Plan ahead. The night before, list the tasks you want to accomplish. Prioritize. Focus on the most important tasks first. 3. Break tasks. Divide big tasks into smaller, manageable steps. 4. Morning routine. Start with a positive routine that energizes you, like exercise or a healthy breakfast. 5. Limit distractions. Create a workspace free from distractions to stay focused. Starting your day with structure can help you stay on track.
Okay, so should I use a to do list or a planner?
Both a to-do list and a planner can be really helpful. A to-do list is great for jotting down specific tasks you want to accomplish. It helps you stay organized and keep track of what needs to be done. A planner, on the other hand, allows you to schedule tasks and appointments throughout your day or week. It can help you allocate specific time slots for each task, making it easier to manage your time. You can use both together. Use a to-do list for task management and a planner to schedule and prioritize them. Find what works best for you.
Okay, so what's the smallest possible task I can take to start a task?
The smallest possible task is often called a microtask. For example, if you need to write a report, a microtask could be as simple as opening the document or writing the title. Starting with a tiny step makes it easier to overcome resistance and build momentum. Once you complete that small task, you'll likely feel motivated to keep going.
Okay, so how can I change my self talk to stop procrastinating?
Changing your self-talk can really help with procrastination. Here are a few tips. 1. Be kind to yourself. Instead of saying, "I always procrastinate," try saying, "I can take small steps to get started." 2. Focus on progress. Remind yourself that any progress is good progress. Say it's okay to start small. 3. Visualize success. Instead of thinking about how hard the task is, imagine how good it will feel to finish it. 4. Stay present. When you notice negative thoughts, gently bring your focus back to the present task. By being supportive and positive with yourself, you'll find it easier to overcome procrastination.
What's the best way to deal with interruptions?
Dealing with interruptions can be tricky, but here are some strategies. 1. Set boundaries. Let others know your focused work times and when you're not to be disturbed. 2. Designate a workspace. Choose a specific area for work where interruptions are minimized. 3. Use tools. Use noise-canceling headphones or apps that block distractions. 4. Scheduled breaks. Plan short breaks to check messages or emails so you can stay focused during work periods. 5. Prioritize. Focus on the most important tasks first, so even if interruptions occur, you've accomplished key tasks. By setting boundaries and creating a focused environment, you can handle interruptions better.
Okay, so can procrastination ever be eliminated completely?
Procrastination is a common experience, and it's natural to procrastinate sometimes. It's unlikely to be eliminated completely, but it can be managed effectively. The key is to recognize when you're procrastinating and use strategies to stay on track. Building good habits, setting realistic goals, and being kind to yourself can help reduce procrastination over time. Remember, it's about progress, not perfection.
What daily habits help prevent procrastination?
I'm sorry, but you've hit the daily limit for advanced voice.
Um, so my question is that how does your environment influence procrastination?
That's a great question. Your environment can play a huge role in procrastination. For example, if you have a lot of distractions around you, like noise, clutter, or even the temptation of your phone, it can make it a lot harder to focus. On the flip side, a clean, organized, and quiet space can help you stay on task. So it really does have a big influence.
So, how does celebrating small wins help?
Celebrating small wins is a great way to boost motivation and keep up momentum. It gives you a sense of accomplishment and makes the bigger tasks feel a bit less daunting. Plus, it can improve your mood and make you more likely to keep going. So it's definitely a helpful strategy.
So, does rewards help with procrastination?
Absolutely. Rewards can be a powerful tool to combat procrastination. When you give yourself a little treat after completing a task, it creates a positive association with that task. It can make it easier to start and help you stay on track. So, whether it's a small snack, a short break, or something you enjoy, it can definitely help.
Okay, so how can I be kinder to myself if I procrastinate?
Being kind to yourself when you procrastinate is really important for maintaining motivation and mental well-being. One way to do that is to practice self-compassion, like acknowledging that everyone procrastinates sometimes and that it's okay. Instead of being self-critical, try to reframe your thoughts and focus on progress rather than perfection. And also just break tasks into smaller steps and celebrate those steps. It can make a big difference.
Okay, so how can I stop procrastinating when I'm tired?
When you're tired, it's definitely harder to find the energy to get things done. One thing that can help is prioritizing rest and making sure you're getting enough sleep. Also, when you're feeling low on energy, try to tackle the easiest or most enjoyable tasks first. Sometimes just getting started with something small can give you a bit of a boost. And taking short breaks and staying hydrated and nourished can also help you feel more alert.
So, what's the easiest change I can make today?
A really easy change you can make is to tidy up your workspace a little bit. Even just clearing away a few distractions can make it a lot easier to focus and feel more productive. Plus, it's a quick win that can lift your mood right away.
So, how do I build the habit of starting quickly?
Building that habit of starting quickly can be super helpful. One trick is to use the 2 minute rule, which means that if a task takes 2 minutes or less, just do it right away. For bigger tasks, just commit to doing the first 2 minutes of it, and that often helps overcome the initial resistance. Another good idea is to set a specific small trigger, like a certain time of day or a specific song, to signal when it's time to start. Makes it feel more like a routine.
So, how do I make a new no excuses rule for myself?
No excuses rule can be a game changer. One way to approach it is to set really clear and achievable goals and then break them down into super small steps. That way, it's harder to find excuses because the steps are so manageable. Also, you can hold yourself accountable by tracking your progress and maybe even sharing your goals with a friend for a bit of extra accountability. And if you do slip up, just be kind to yourself and get back on track right away. It's all about consistency.
So, how can sleep affect procrastination?
Sleep has a huge impact on procrastination. When you're well rested, you have better focus, decision making, and self control, which makes it easier to start tasks and stay on track. On the other hand, when you're sleep deprived, it's a lot harder to concentrate, and you might feel more tempted to procrastinate because you're low on energy and motivation. So, getting enough good quality sleep can really help reduce procrastination and boost productivity.
Okay, so I think that's it for today. Thank you so much.
You're very welcome. I'm glad I could help. If you ever have more questions, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.